Welcome back. Jim Johnson here, international cooking instructor, outdoor barbecue guy. But today we're cooking in the kitchen. And what are we gonna make? We're gonna start the day off with an appetizer. What do we always say? We can't make you a championship pitmaster overnight, but we can make you better than your neighbor today. And how are we gonna do that? We're gonna start off by using dates that you can get at the local store. These are whole dates, as you can see. We have some manchego cheese, we have some bacon, we have some balsamic vinegar. How are we gonna do this? We're gonna start by taking a whole date with a nice little paring knife. As you notice, I have my knives around. I'm very partial to my knives, so be careful with those. They're very, very sharp. I love my knives. We're gonna talk a little bit about those later today. But in the meantime, we're gonna take our date with our paring knife, and we're just gonna make a circle. Go all the way around, just like so. And as we do, we open it up. As you can see, there's a pit. Pulls out of one end. We take the pit out, opens up a cavity. So now what do? We take manchego cheese, dice it up in little small pieces, put it right down where that pit came from. All right? We take some bacon. We're just going to put over the top. Now we want to put the bacon over the top of the manchego cheese, and then we want to roll over the top, just like so. And why do we do that? Is because when we put these in the oven and we start cooking, the cheese is going to melt. We don't want it coming out. So we're going to put the cheese over the top, stop the opening, and just keep doing it like so. Simple, easy to do. What we're going to do is I'm going to finish these off. We're going to put them in the oven. We're going to leave them in there for 10 minutes, and then we're going to come back and I'll show you exactly what we're going to do. See you in 10. Okay, we're back. We have them all made. These are our dates, manchego cheese stuffed with bacon wrap. We're going to put balsamic vinegar on it in just a little bit, but first of all, we have to finish this up. And what do we use? World famous Becky Sue rub. Becky Sue rub's good on everything but your eyeball. Ask me how I know that. So we are going to put some on. We're going to dress this up. We're going to put this in the 400-degree oven. We're going to the oven with them now. All right, we've got a 400-degree oven. It's preheated. Everything's ready to go. Straight to the oven. We're going to be back to check on that in 10 minutes. Okay, folks, it's been 10 minutes. This is what it looks like after 10 minutes. You can see the fat starting to render out of the bacon, starting to cook. We want crispy bacon, but we also want to have that gooey feeling of the date and also that nice flavor of the cheese added in and the Becky Sue rub. So now what we're going to do is we're 10 minutes in, we're going to come back, we're going to use our balsamic glaze, and then we're just going to give it a good drizzle with our balsamic glaze. Now, what is balsamic glaze? Balsamic glaze is a byproduct of balsamic vinegar. You take balsamic vinegar, put it in a saucepan, cook it down, reduce it down, and when it does, it becomes like a syrup. So if you take balsamic vinegar and taste it right out of the bottle, it's going to have that strong vinegar taste. If you take it and cook it down for a little bit, it becomes a glaze. The longer you cook balsamic vinegar, the sweeter it gets. So what we're doing is we're adding a little bit of sweetness to this. I'm going to put this on. You're going to be able to see this up close. We're going to go back in the oven 10 more minutes, and when we do, we're going to come out with a perfect appetizer. Now, what's this appetizer going to do for us today? What did I tell you early on? Can't make you a championship pitmaster overnight, but I can certainly make you better than your neighbor. Okay, folks, we're back. So this is our bacon wrap date stuffed with manchego cheese and glazed with a balsamic vinegar glaze. That's going to give us that soft, gooey flavor of that date, along with that specialized flavor of the cheese, along with the bacon, balsamic vinegar. So you're going to have an explosion of flavors in your mouth. And again, what did we tell you we were going to do? We're going to make you better than your neighbor.